What's up, DC Geeks, and welcome back to my channel. For today, we're going to be opening up the DC Icons Joker action figure. I just got him in the mail, actually, alongside Lex Luthor, Black Adam, and Deathstroke the Terminator. This is the first out of all four icons I'll be reviewing, so it's going to be a long day for me of reviewing. Looking at the packaging, you can see it's got the classic white solid on color solid. On the back, these are the other figures in the wave. I'd like to get John Stewart, and I already have the Firestorm, but these are the rest of them, and I don't have him and don't really have any plans of picking him up. Now, let's just open him up. Yoink! Pull it out. Get rid of the box. And here's what you get. Yard sale. Out you get, Mr. J. For the accessories, you get 3 extra hands, 1 for the crowbar, 1 for the Tommy gun, and 1 to pick his nose with. The aforementioned crowbar so that he can beat Robin over the head with it. And this menacing little Tommy gun. And of course you get Mr. J. Why you bought the whole thing in the first place. Now right off the bat, I can tell you, if you're a Joker fan and you don't have this figure, you're missing out on something special, because this is an amazing, an excellent, a splendid rendition of the Clown Prince of Crime. Everything just seems to be so well done with this figure that I am so completely impressed. But don't take my word for it. Let's go in for a closer look. If we start at his feet and work our way up, you can see that for one, the lines in his pants are actually all sculpted in, which is really, really cool. And the shoes, the detailing in the footwear is really nice as well. Then you've got his big bright orange Joker vest, and even the little wrinkles where the buttons all connect. They've just done such a splendid little job there. The coloring in this figure, in my opinion, is just perfect. The trench coat is that nice soft rubber, and the detailing even in the back of the trench coat, they've really done an excellent job. You know, looking at this figure, I'm just so sad to know that the Icons line is likely going to be dying. They're just not going to be continuing it because they've done such a wonderful job with so many of the Icons figures. Coming in for a closer look here, we can see they've done such a great job capturing that Death in the Family look that Joker had, or possibly that Jose Garcia Lopez look. I get more of a Death in the Family feel, but still, they've done an amazing job. If I did have one qualm about this figure, it's the fact that they didn't give us a separate head pack in. They just gave us the one with the hat, and as you can see, the hat doesn't come off. And I kind of prefer a hatless Joker. It's a great figure. I just would have preferred that second head pack in that they never gave us. I also want to take a quick second to point out that they included the tails for his jacket underneath his trench coat. That's pretty cool. I mean, they really could have gotten away with not doing that and no one would have even noticed. And yet, there they are. The tails. Articulation for Joker is going to be as follows. The head is on a ball joint, and it can go, you know, as far over as the collar lets his head go. I mean, like I've mentioned before, he's not an owl. There's no need for it to go all the way around. It doesn't go up very high, and it can look down a little bit, so he can look down at his victims after he's beaten them with a crowbar. The shoulders can go up about that high, and they can go around 360 degrees. The jacket does not impede that. Then you've got a swivel bicep. You got a double hinge elbow so that he can work on his dance moves. He's also got the wrists that are on a swivel hinge, and there's quite a bit of articulation there. Ooh, look at him flexing them skinny Joker pipes. You've also got some articulation right here in the form of that ab crunch, and it, you know, you can look down a little bit. It doesn't really do that much, but it does enough. You know, it does the same level as the DC Universe Classics pretty much. Then you've got his groin articulation. His legs can go all the way forward. That's a thing of beauty there, and they're only going to go, oh no, I ripped off his leg. The good thing about Joker's leg being off is actually we can see here that it's a drop hinge, which is nice, which enables more articulation. I wish they had done that with the Superman figure. Alright, so it's back on there, so you can see there's a lot of articulation. Don't try and bend them back too far backwards, because it'll come right off the ball joint. You've got double jointed knees, so he can knee Batman in the groin when Batman's not paying attention. And then you got your ankle articulation, and they're on a, oh no, I pulled the other leg off. Damn. Ah. Okay, note to self, be careful with Joker's legs because they like to fall off. As I was saying, ankle articulation. They go all the way back, and they go all the way forward, and they can go side to side so that, you know, he can twist his ankle and have to spend a couple days on crutches. So you can see that there is actually a whole butt ton of articulation in this Joker figure. Posability is through the roof with this one. My only other nitpicky qualm with this Joker figure is the fact that all the pack-in hands they gave us to hold the crowbar and to hold the Tommy gun, every single pack-in hand is a right hand. So you've got, literally right here, you've got a right fist, you've got the right nose-picking hand, and you've got back here the right crowbar hand. They all go on the right. So he cannot hold the crowbar and the Tommy gun at the same time, which kind of stinks. Now, just for size comparison, we can see that the Joker does fit in, albeit it's just a little bit too tall in comparison to old school Batman and Superman. And I think the problem is not with the Joker, the problem is with the first waves of DC icons were a tad shorter and smaller in every way in comparison to the later DC icons. Evidence here shown by the fact that here is the second Superman figure the icons released, and here is the second Batman figure that the icons released. Sans the head. I switched heads. But you can see the bodies just of the Batman figures. This isn't a perspective issue. Those Batmans are right side by side with each other. And again, not a perspective issue. These Supermans are directly side by side. So Joker would be more in scale with a Batman and a Superman of that size rather than of that size. And that was a typical problem with the DC Icons line. Sometimes the scale would be just a little bit weird. Heck, don't even get me started on Big Barda Wonder Woman. She is just gigantic. Also, one more size comparison. I've got them posed in between Nightwing and Robin. Okay, this was just an excuse for me to be able to put Nightwing and Robin in another video because I really like them. He does look nice with them though, doesn't he? And just as a little side note, this Nightwing also does look really nice with regular 6-inch scale DC Universe Classics figures because Nightwing is a little bit smaller than a regular large buck character, so I mean, you could pose him like that. Hell no, you're not going to want to pose him next to this Batman. And obviously that one does work though. Wait, was this a Nightwing figure review or a Joker figure review? Right, Joker. Where were we? I'm going to give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. The only reason why I would dock one mark, and it's just me being nitpicky, is that we didn't get another interchangeable head that didn't have a hat on, and we have no ability for him to hold the gun and the crowbar at the same time because every extra hand is for his right arm instead of his left. But other than that, I think that this is a marvelous Joker figure. Anyhow, with that, I think we have now came to the end of the video. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me. If you found this video fun, entertaining, enlightening, educational at all, then please leave a like on it so I know you liked it. Leave any comments you have down in the comment section below. And if you think that you may like to see more kind of content from my channel end up in your inbox, well, just hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ding the bell and you'll never miss a video. And I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.